Imagine this. You walk into a room, or you walk into a club, or you walk into a meeting room. You just walk anywhere and you're just not scared. For you not to be scared, for you not to be irritated, for you to feel so much respect within yourself, for other people to respect you as well, you need to do one thing and learn and practice one thing. And I'm going to teach you what this one thing is. It's like a secret superpower that I've used the moment I try to change. Because remember, everything changes when you do. And when you apply this one method that I'm going to teach you in this video, you're going to understand what I mean and what I'm talking about and why it's very crucial for every single human being, especially a man nowadays who's got social anxiety and who's just afraid of not looking his best, right? Dealing with everyday situations and dealing with people and dealing with girls as well. This can work if you're dealing with a business partner or dealing with girls or dealing with, let's say you're in a meeting room and you have to set some, guidelines or set the quarter's goal, or maybe you're giving a presentation or you're speaking to your professor at uni. It just works anywhere, everywhere, at any time, at any age, and it's so powerful. And you need to listen to me very carefully. What I'm trying to teach you is that back in my days, I used to be a shy little kid, and I always tell you that I was a shy little kid because this is my journey from somebody who's really shy to someone who's really confident. I can speak into a camera very comfortably. I can speak in front of a crowd very comfortably as well. I can teach my methods and my ways to others, and I can teach people one-to-one as well. By the way, I've got one-to-one coaching if you ever need lessons about coaching and detaching and getting girls, if that's what you're into. So listen to me. Back in the days, I used to be a very shy little chubby kid, and nothing changed when I got a little bit of muscle. Nothing changed when I dressed a little bit better. Obviously, I've got a little bit more confident, but deep down, I'm still that chubby kid who's shy in social situations, who's shy with girls, who just can't help but shivering from the inside. One day I was walking in Cyprus, and I was on a holiday there with my family, and I had no friends. And sometimes, it gets boring with going out with the family because they go out in the morning and sometimes at night, and middle of the day you just sit and do nothing and you're not that tired, so you want to go and meet people and do things and have fun. What I used to do is, using this technique I'm telling you about, it's basically called the law of the attachment. I'll explain it now. I used to walk up to girls and be like, "Hi, my name is Yusuf. I'm living in Dubai and I'm only here for a vacation, so I'm trying to make new friends, trying to find new people. So would you be interested in something like that? Or I'd love to meet you, or we'd love to get coffee together or something." And it's a very friendly way of an interaction where she might reject you or she might go for that coffee with you. And then I'm like, yeah, you just put your number in, then I'll text you and then we can figure it out. Trust me, I think if that holiday I approached like 10 girls, I think 8 to 9 of them gave me their numbers. And I did, that's how I had, it's something I cannot say. But I've had so many experiences. I've met so many other people from the people that I walked up to. I went to places that I've never known about in this country. I've had so much fun, so many experiences. Life was beautiful, and it still is. And you met people, you had fun because you were not afraid. And this is what the law of the attachment is. You were not afraid of the result. You get rejected, it's fine. You don't get listened to, that's fine. Your idea is shit, that's fine. There's always something to tweak in whatever you just said, whatever idea you just gave, whatever thing you just spoke. There's always something to prove, so it's not a bad thing. When you practice and apply the law of the attachment, you just don't care anymore. You don't care about how people view you. That does not mean you're supposed to go out there looking half-assed with your boxers or your underwear with holes in it and you're not presenting yourself properly. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What the law of the attachment is, you go into a room not worried about the result, not worried what someone is going to say about you. You're confident in your own essence, and this comes when you're not insecure anymore. This comes when you know what you like, when you know what you don't like. I made a video about something like about commanding respect and being self-worthy and doing actions and stuff like that related to this point. But once you finish these points, once you finish the other videos and come to this, once you practice the law of the attachment, nothing really matters. What matters is how you view yourself. You need to have a grandiose self-image. You always need to view yourself as someone who's superior, not to others, but to yourself, because you put so much value on yourself, and people just have to notice it because it's the way you present yourself. It's the way you represent yourself. It's the way you feel inside, and that way you feel inside is going to project outside. It's always like that. If you feel shy or awkward, you realize people around you are going to feel shy or awkward, or the conversations might feel shy and awkward. So do not shy away from being scared of rejection, being scared of failing, being scared of doing things you haven't done for the first time in your life. Right? I honestly think, and I always go by this motto, that one day I'm going to die and I'm going to be on my deathbed thinking of the things that I've done and am I proud of them? And then I realize I'm stopping myself from doing so many things because people might judge me. People might look at me in a funny way. People might have their own world views, opinions about me because they're already stuck in their own bubble. And I'm supposed to burst this bubble, not their bubble, but my bubble. Bubble. Anyways, you're not supposed to let people direct you in your life. That's a very huge mistake. Practice the law of the attachment. I'll make a longer video, but this is not some motivational video. This is a law. This is something I go by every day. You need to listen to me. You need to turn your brain off and go do this. Stop being scared. Stop waiting for the result. Go and do things. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the life. Enjoy it for the practicing of your own good. Right? Anyways, everything changes when you do. See you in the next video.